Hi everybody, welcome to Steph Style. I am an eBay seller of mainly women's fashion, but also other items. I've been doing so part-time for many years. And a little bit about me for a couple people who had asked. I actually do have a full-time job. I do the marketing for a nationwide accounting and payroll software company. I've been doing that for many, many years. So eBay is a part-time passion for me. I absolutely love it. Selling on eBay, buying stuff, selling stuff, and making a profit. So anyway, tonight I was going to do I was going to do an unboxing tonight. I thought for sure I was going to get my designer DIY box that I ordered on November 16th, but ThredUp has not shipped it yet. So I just finally got in touch with them about it today. So they're going to ship that tomorrow. So stay tuned though, because I do have 4 boxes now en route to me, and I will be doing unboxings. I'll be on a business trip, but next week I'll have several unboxings and some after that. So tonight I wanted to do a little bit more of what I've gotten in the past couple of weeks and doing my thrifting and doing my hauls. And so I'm just gonna do a haul video on what I've picked up, kind of explain to you a little bit more about why I picked it up. And there's some goodies in here. So I hope you stay tuned for the whole thing. And if you do like my content, please give me hit the subscribe button and subscribe. And comments and likes are very much appreciated as well. So let's get started. The first thing I found at a thrift shop was this pair of Allie Marie. They're just flats. They're black, kind of a really, really soft suede leather flats made in Portugal. Allie Marie is a brand that was, it was sold in like Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, high-end stores like that. And the brand is there's no longer an Allie Marie brand, but I know the people who love this brand probably really loved it because these shoes are absolutely beautiful. They're made in Portugal. They're made of the finest materials. You can tell, look at the soles, they're beautiful. So I picked those up. And by the way, the things I'm going to show you today were things I picked up at various places. So they're not just none of these are from the Goodwill bins. They're all from actually different places. A couple of thrift shops around my area. So that is the first thing. Moving on to the next thing. 31, this is a 31, it's called a Save Your Way clutch. And I picked this up because it was brand new in the container. And I don't know much about 31. I know some people sell it and whatnot, but this clutch, it's kind of like a zip-around wallet. I know people love zip-around wallets. And it's also got compartments in it. And I know that cash stuffing is a thing I don't know if it's a thing on TikTok, but I know it is a thing on TikTok. I'm not sure if it is on YouTube Shorts or not. I'm fairly new to YouTube still, but I'm getting there. Anyway, this probably won't sell for a huge amount, but it's actually for sale in my eBay store right now if you're interested. But that is another thing I got to sell. Moving on to the next item. I got this absolutely gorgeous. And if you're about my age, you can kind of relate to back to what this jacket reminds me of, which is someone called Leather Tuscadero, Pinky Tuscadero from Happy Days. Now this jacket totally reminds me of that. It's kind of a studded white leather jacket, probably from the 90s. It's from Wilson Leather. It's still got the tag on it and everything. You can kind of see the tag there. So yeah, it's beautiful. Nobody's ever worn it. Look at how beautiful it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this is, it's got the 3/4 sleeve, so you could wear it as more of a jacket, as more of a shirt along with something else. But that's already for sale in my store. I have it listed for $69. It's absolutely beautiful. And so that is the next thing. Moving on. Got this jacket it's kind of like a shirt jacket. And now this is by Bob Mackie. So if you've been selling for long anywhere on online or what have you, Bob Mackie always comes out because it's Bob Mackie Wearable Art. That brand, it's an older brand, and I don't know if they still make new things. I don't know if it's all vintage that you find, but this one I don't usually buy it because it's pretty hit and miss, the Bob Mackie brand. to resell, But this is so fun with the little beads on it, and the beads are all still intact. This honestly looks like it was never worn. It looks like if maybe one time, and it's really, really pretty, and it's got a little stretch to it. So I thought that was a really cute item, and we'll see if someone picks that one up. I've already got that for sale on eBay. Next up is a really pretty longer jacket, just like a mid-length jacket. And this is from Vertigo Paris brand, size medium. Size medium's pretty good size to be selling. It's got buttons down the front. It's like a trench coat type, but it's you know, a medium length. It's really pretty. The design is pretty. It's in like new condition. I did not pay a lot for it. I think I paid $5 for it. So I've got it listed on eBay. And if I didn't really, I've seen the brand Vertigo Paris before, but I have not ever sold anything by that brand. But it seemed when I looked it up on eBay that was going to be a good find. And so it seems like things from that brand do sell well, and they sell for a good amount. So that's why I bought that jacket, and that's already for sale on my store. So I'd love to hear, by the way, your comments about if you know anything about that brand, and if you've sold it. I'd love to hear your comments on that. But one thing I'd love to hear, I was going to do a video, and I still am considering doing a video about how to do research, how to find how much things are worth. I think probably a lot of people already have that. A lot of sellers already have that down and know how to do it. But I would make that video if people thought that would be useful. So anyway, moving on to my next item that I got in this last couple weeks. And that is, the tag is sticking to something else. So let's see, how am I going to oh, here. I found a dress. I found a dress at a thrift shop near me. Oh gosh, that was hard to get untangled there. The dress is a really, really pretty sequin dress. This is the front. It's a really small size. You probably know I don't usually buy super small sizes, and this is an extra small. But I made an exception because this dress is brand new with tags. And it's brand Pedro del Hierro. Still got the tag on it. There's no price tag, that's been taken off, but the regular tag is still on it. You can tell it hasn't been worn. It's kind of it's a mini dress. It's small. It zips down the back. It's got a V in the back. But just look at that pattern, how pretty that is. Oh, just gorgeous. So I bought that because I looked up the brand name. When I was in the shop, I looked it up to see if that was worth very much. And it did seem like, I mean, that brand it's a nice brand name. They've got some nice things available on that website. Again, the brand name is Pedro del Hierro. Hierro. I don't know how you say it. Piero? I don't know how you say it. Anyway, beautiful item. I'm going to put that up for sale. I think it cost me, let's look and see what it cost me. It cost me $7. So we're going to see if that sells. It's not a name you hear really often. It's not a name I've heard often, but it did seem like it would sell well. Next up is this vintage Marc Jacobs green suede bag. And the inside is super clean. The purse on the general is super clean. The inside of it says Love Marc. So it is vintage, like I said. I was excited about this bag because I absolutely love the leather. And I thought that if it didn't sell, I might even make something out of that leather. But this is the cute little tassels that come along with it. But the only bummer was when I got this bag home, everything seemed great, but there's a little bit of a tear in the leather on one side. So I don't know. I mean, I obviously, I do sometimes sell things with faults. Some of the things I get do have faults, and if they do, I definitely list it. But here's the little tear right here. I don't have, good leather working equipment, but anyway, it's Marc Jacobs. Marc Jacobs is a great brand. Sells, I know it does sell. I don't know about vintage, so I'm gonna give that one a try and see. Next up is this kind of lace dress. And the brand on this one is Eliza J. The retail price tag on this is $188. I just thought it was really cute with the kind of lacy design, the light purple. It's more of a summery or a springy dress, but it's kind of got like this, it's kind of longer on one side than the other, so it's unique. It's not just some plain dress. And one thing I do like about this kind of dress is, as you probably know, when you sell, whether you're selling on what platform you're on, keywords make a difference. If something has good keywords in it that people would probably search on, it's a better item to get. And this has a lot of good keywords, like halter. If someone's searching for halter, it's got that keyword. It's got lace, because it's lacy. It's got that keyword. It's got high-low, because it is a high-low dress, by the way. And then it's also a size 12. 12 is a great size to sell, because it's not too small, it's not too big. And yeah, so that's the next thing I got. And by the way, I got that at a store that was closing. I got it for $10. And so we'll see if I can see what will happen with that. The next thing I got is this cute Free People tank top, button down tank top. It's kind of like it buttons kind of halfway down the front, quarter to a halfway down the front. You can kind of see. By the way, this is in brand new condition. It's still got the tags on it. Tag says $58 on it. So I think I can probably list, it's a size medium too, by the way, it's a size medium. I can probably list it for $25 and sell it fairly quickly. I wish it was my size because I love this color and I just love the cut. And I love Free People brand too. I shop there pretty often. So, so it's a brand new one. I think I got it for about $4. So that was not too bad. I don't usually buy a lot of men's clothes because I just don't have a lot of need for men's clothes. I have not traditionally bought a lot of them. I'm not a hugely knowledgeable person about men's brands, but I did see this. This was actually in the women's section, but it's a men's shirt. You can kind of tell it's a men's, and it's 95% linen and 5% spandex, and it's super soft. But the reason I even thought of getting it in the first place was because of the brand name, and that is that J. McLaughlin, or McLaughlin, however you say that. That is a brand that you can find. I think a lot of vacation towns have it as a boutique. And this is really a nice shirt for a man. So I bought that. There's no stains. It's in perfect condition. Not sure if it was even ever worn. And so I got that. It's listed on my store already. It's a size XL, so it's a wonderful size for selling. Next up, I absolutely love this find. I could not believe I found this at a thrift store near me. It's a two-piece women's suit, and it is, oh my gosh, look at how beautiful it is. It's a United Colors of Benetton suit, two-piece women's pantsuit. It's still got, you can tell it's vintage. It's still got the shoulder pads. It's got buttons down the front. It's got all the buttons intact. It's in perfect condition. Absolutely gorgeous. And I gotta look and see what size this is because, let's see. Here we go. That's right. It is, oh, by the way, yeah, it's 53% polyester, 44% wool, 3% elastane. Wool usually sells pretty well. Wool is such a wonderful body temperature regulator. So I just love it. It's a size 42. I think that makes it about a 10. So here's the jacket. Just gorgeous, longer jacket. And then here are the pants that go with it. And here's what I love about the pants. First of all, they side zip, and so it's got a flat front. But look at this. They have the strap. Remember when straps were in style? The strap to go under your foot. And you know what? It's just got a vintagey feel to it. Someone out there will really love this outfit. So this suit, it's in perfect condition, like I said. The front is and the back both are pleated. So figure enhancing for somebody, that's for sure. Just a couple more things here, and then I have to get started on listing some of these items. Next thing up was, this was a great find right here. This bag right here is Consuela brand. And when I looked inside this purse, I thought, ooh, okay, that is definitely not a cheap purse. That is a nice purse. You could kind of tell from the leather, just to start with, and these cute kind of fringy ball things. But you can just tell, oh, it feels so good. And then you look on the inside, like I said, you can kind of tell. Usually if it's a cheap brand, they're not going to use a leather logo and they're not going to have this beautiful interior here. So Consuela brand I had never heard of, but it is. This probably retailed for about $250. And then it comes with a, you know, strap. There is one thing wrong with it, and that is this little side piece here that holds the strap is, stitching came out of it a little bit, but I can probably fix that. Or maybe I just will sell it as is. I haven't quite decided that yet, but it's a really pretty bag. So that's that. I think I paid $2 for this, and I'll probably sell it for something like 50 or 60, something like that. Moving on to the next item. Think brand shoes. I can't remember where Think is from. I want to say that they are British, but no. Huh, there's German writing on it. Okay, well anyway, this brand of shoe is a very good quality brand of shoes. They do have a little bit of markings on the foot area, and a lot of people don't really want to buy shoes that have feet marks on them, but some people don't mind, especially for a good quality pair of shoes like this. There's a leather uppers, and there's a leather interior as well. The soles don't look very worn at all. They're in good condition and they're clean. So I bought these. I don't know exactly what they'll sell for. I'm not sure yet, but they're really cute with this kind of metallic blue leather. So I'll have those up in my store sometime in the next few weeks. Moving on to two Coach purses that I got. This is one. Both of the ones I got are vintage, and I think they didn't cost me that much. So they're vintage. I already cleaned them up. They really didn't need much because they're in very good condition. Especially the inside is in good condition. Very few pen marks in there. But I just thought this was so cute. And some people like to use vintage Coach. Some people like to save them and collect them. So I thought that was a good idea. The leather's in great condition. There's no faults, nothing missing. Well, it does not come with a key fob. So there's that. But there's that one. And just one more thing, which is this brown Coach bag. All leather. And I already cleaned it up and shined up the leather. The leather looks absolutely amazing. There was some scratching on this bag, and I didn't want to list it like that. So I took some time and really shined it up and made it look good. So doesn't that look nice? It's such a pretty vintage Coach bag. And you hate to see, you hate to see really nice bags just go unused. So hopefully I can find a good home for that someone can use. So that is my haul for the last couple of weeks. Hopefully you found something useful in there. And I'd love your comments about the things I found. All of them will be available in my store eventually. So thank you so much for watching. Again, I would very much appreciate your subscribe or your like and your comments. Have a wonderful day.